What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and I thought it'd be fun to test this new gold gain set that we're actually getting from the Rush Dungeon. This is a pretty freaking OP set because this is going to give you more gold gain than any other set in the game. Currently, we have another set that can actually increase your gold gain by 15% when clearing a stage. This actually gives you 20%, and these will stack on top of each other. So you can get 3 sets of these from this Rush Dungeon, and they will stack on top of each other. And honestly, for a brand new player, this is godly. Not only that, but the set actually gives you 21% extra attack and then increases your active skill damage by another 20%. So when you're using your active skills, you actually have 41% increase to your attack. It's an OP set. But how strong is it? Well, I've already got 3 of these. Now, I do want to throw out a little critique here for 2Netmarble. I think this is an insane amount of tokens that you need for these things. You need 30,000 tokens for 1, you need 90,000 tokens for 3, and you need 270,000 tokens for 9 of them to get all 3 sets. And this is a set that's really going to help newer players, but newer players aren't going to have that kind of AP. They're not going to be able to farm that many. That's a lot of AP. I had my AP all the way up to 9,000 up here in the top here, and I farmed last night, and I ended up getting about 140,000 of these tokens. And so that means you're going to need a lot of damn AP if you want to try to get all 3 sets. And that is a critique of mine to Netmarble. I mean, that's pretty steep. Honestly, I wish they wouldn't have put so many coins in that thing. However, the card sets are pretty OP. So first I'll show you guys like the damage difference between having that card set and maybe having the Akane set on them, just out of curiosity. And we'll use good old Ash here as our test subject to see what is the difference here. So we already got an Akane on him. Let's see how much damage we actually do with this guy. All right, so we're just going to jump in here and see what this comparison is going to end up being like. Now, I haven't even tested this myself. I have no idea what kind of numbers we're actually going to get from comparing these 2 sets. But if that new Fest set that has that gold gain can actually compare to the Akane, that makes it even better, right? That would make it even more godly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 rounds and then 1 more 3rd skill. And we got about 25.9. Okay, so 25,900,000. So we'll slap on that card set or the gold gain set and we'll see how much we do with it. Okay, so now we have that set equipped. Let's see what we do here. The score to beat is 25,900,000. If it's comparable to that score, I say that set's well worth going for. It's really well worth going for anyways if you're trying to increase your gold gain. But again, a lot of veteran players, I mean, they're going to have plenty of gold. I mean, I have an insane amount of gold. That's something I'm definitely never lacking on my main account because I've been playing it for over 2 years. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we go. Same amount of times. Look like pretty much the same amount of times as the other run. I mean, this is being compared to the Akane set, right? Easily one of the best PvE sets in the game. I mean, 26 million is a pretty good score. Almost 26.1 million. So, I mean, yeah, it did more damage than the Akane set. The Akane did 25,900,000. This set did 26,100,000. So they are pretty much neck and neck as far as the damage. not too shabby. Now, keep in mind this when you're using your active skills. If you're just going to be using your 3 PGs over and over, the Akane is actually going to pull out ahead because you're not going to get that extra active skill damage by 20%. But that is pretty godly. Now, let me show you guys how much gold you're actually gaining from having that set on your team. Takes a little bit. So if you guys are curious about, the team compositions that you should use, this here is one of the best ones that you could use. You got both the Sylvies, which actually give you an insane increase to gold gain from the striker bonus, and 18%, the highest in the game whenever clearing a stage. And then 98 Robert, 98 Yuri give you a nice 15% gain, which is pretty awesome. That's the second highest. And then 98 King and 95 King actually give you 15% gold gain as well. And I also believe that Holiday Choi and Christmas Chain give you 15% as well. And there's a bunch of other team compositions that give you gold gain, but they're not as much as these characters here. A lot of them are only going to give you 6%, like 94 Mai, 94 Yuri, 94 King, 95 King, 95 Robert, 95 Rio, 95 Robert, 95 Takuma. All of those team compositions give you an extra 6% gold gain. But these really are the best ones. So that's one thing about, gaining gold is to have the right teams. And this is going to be a lit team right here. And then for each of these characters, you want to have like your gold gain cards on them, right? So these cards here, these option cards, these were in the game a long time ago. You newer players aren't going to be able to get this. This actually increases your gold gain by 7%. And they do stack on top of each other. But the gold gain set that's right now available in the game is this set right here. Or, let me see if I got any of these cards. This set, I might have deleted them already, used them as fodder. Or these set right here, right? This set actually gives you increased gold gain by 12.6% when you have 3 of them on a character. And this set here actually gives you a gold gain by 15%. So this is the best set other than the gold gain set from the Rush Dungeon. But if we slap on, oh yeah, well, real quickly, I want to jump back in there. And then this Mary card is always available in the game. This is the best option card for gold gain. And this actually gains gold gain by 10% when clearing a stage. So if you have this option card on each of your characters, you only put, it's an exclusive card. So you can only put one of them on each character. If you put one of those on each character, that's an extra 30% increase to your gold gain. On top of all the link effects for your gold gain. On top of the set cards for your gold gain. So you guys can see all the gold gain cards that I have. I have 2 of these Mary option cards. And then I actually have 3 sets of these right here. So if I slap on another one of these gold gain sets right here, let me see if I can find it. If I have another set. There we go, right? This is the best we can do right now. This is the best we can do. Remember, each of those set cards gives a 15%, right? And the gold gain set from the Rush Dungeon gives you 20%. So when you stack 3 of them on top of each other, 1 set per each character, that's going to give you an extra 15% more gold gain. So look how much gold I get right now. 468,000 gold, which is absolutely insane, right? That's just nutty. But whenever you throw on the gold gain set, it's going to jump up a little bit here. Right? So now when we do a little gold gain here, 478,000. So you can see a pretty big difference just from changing one set card set. And if you have those other 2 sets, the other 2 fest sets from the Rush Dungeon, this is going to go up even more. I mean, I'm pretty much almost getting 500,000 in one pull in here, which is absolutely nuts, guys. I mean, obviously for a veteran player, you guys can see that I have 472 million gold. I don't need anything like this. But the newer players will. But the thing is, they're not going to really have enough AP to get all 3 sets. But I would highly advise you guys, to try to get them. Try to get those set cards because you saw the damage difference between them and the Akane. They can do just as much as the Akane, especially if you're spamming your skills, which is godly, guys. I mean, that is a very, very good. That means you could use them in guild raids. You could use them in the Immortal Dungeons. You could use them in Spider Robot if you're spamming your skills in there. All the game modes, pretty much, if you really want to. You could use them in demo space if you're spamming your skills. So it's going to be a really good card set. On top of that, gaining that extra gold. It's just really OP. It's actually a very, very good card set. Again, my only complaint is the fact that you're going to have to use an insane amount of AP to be able to get all 3 sets of these things. But They are quality, guys. They are they are very good sets to have, especially like if you've been playing this game for like 3 months or 6 months. It'd be a hot time for you to go ahead and get those cards so you can really jump up your gold gain. Brand new players, I mean, if you can get it, go for it. I would just do the best you can. At least try to get one set if at all possible, because getting set cards, period, for free-to-play players and brand new players is actually really hard to do. And anytime they make them farmable in those rush dungeons, you should absolutely be going for them. So let me know what y'all think about the new gold gain set. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.